October transforms gardens into a tapestry of color and fragrance, yet it also challenges gardeners with its unpredictability. Roses, the crowning jewels of any autumn garden, are at their most delicate during this time. The heat of summer lingers longer than expected, confusing the natural rhythm of bloom cycles. Some flowers may burst into color too early, while others remain hidden, waiting for cooler days. Understanding this delicate balance and acting at the right time can be the difference between an ordinary garden and a breathtaking autumn display that captivates anyone who walks by. The first crucial step in nurturing October roses is pruning. Summer pruning has ended and early blooms are already making their appearance. These initial blooms, though beautiful, are often lighter in both petal count and fragrance. By carefully cutting back branches that flowered too soon, gardeners can encourage a second, far more vibrant bloom. The key is precision. Snip just below the flower, about 5 mm to 1 cm above the leaf node. This small action stimulates new shoots directly from the node, giving rise to flowers that are stronger, more fragrant, and perfectly timed for the heart of autumn. Pruning is not only about shaping blooms but also about safeguarding the health of the plant. Bare branches invite pests and increase susceptibility to diseases like black spot and powdery mildew. Every leaf retained becomes a reservoir of nutrients, helping the rose store energy for the coming winter. In October, leaving as many healthy leaves as possible ensures the plant is fortified, not just for immediate blooms but for survival through colder months. The subtle dance between cutting and conserving defines a gardener's skill during this season. Watering is deceptively simple yet critical. Even as the calendar turns to October, daytime temperatures can still climb to 30 degrees Celsius, with cooler mornings and evenings creating sharp contrasts that stress plants. Autumn roses, sensitive to both heat and dryness, thrive when watered consistently every 2 days. The soil must be soaked thoroughly from the base until water begins to overflow, ensuring roots are nourished deeply. This careful balance prevents shallow growth, promotes healthy stems, and supports robust flowering. Skipping this step can silently sabotage weeks of preparation, leaving roses weaker and less vibrant than their potential. October is also the month to be vigilant about pests and diseases. Black spot disease, a familiar enemy, appears more frequently now than in spring. Even diligent pesticide application cannot entirely prevent it. The solution lies in a combination of prevention and intervention. Remove affected leaves entirely and maintain a consistent rotation of sprays to protect the remaining foliage. Powdery mildew is another concern. Its presence on leaves or buds requires gentle removal and treatment with the appropriate pesticides. Neglecting these threats risks not only the current bloom but the overall health of the plant for seasons to come. Pests such as tobacco hornworms are subtle yet destructive intruders. Their eggs, often transparent and easily overlooked, can quietly take residence on buds. By gently rolling buds with your fingers, these eggs can be dislodged and dropped to the ground, halting potential infestations before they grow. This manual care is a simple yet effective measure, reinforcing the idea that every detail matters in achieving autumn perfection. Spraying pesticides strategically completes the seasonal care routine. October calls for 2 carefully timed applications, ensuring protection without overwhelming the plant. For varieties like Märchen Kugel, which may still hold some summer blooms, this step maximizes the chance for a second, more spectacular bloom. The precision of timing and method here turns what might be a routine task into a powerful tool for garden transformation. Even in regions where autumn roses peak in November, the early work done in October lays the foundation for a stunning display. Gardens can remain vibrant long after the heat of summer has faded, offering the pleasure of fragrance and color when it is most cherished. Watching a well-tended rose transition from early, muted blooms to a second, robust display is a reward that makes every careful cut, every leaf left intact, and every precise watering worth the effort. Every rose has its own personality, its own pace of bloom, and its own fragility. Some, like the Pix variety, may bloom a little too early, but with the right care, they will reach their full potential in the second bloom that surpasses expectations. Autumn is not merely a season of transition, it is an opportunity to witness resilience and beauty emerge through attentive care. For gardeners, October is a month of anticipation, action, and reward. Observing early blooms, responding with precise pruning, nurturing with careful watering, and protecting against disease and pests turns each plant into a story of triumph. The satisfaction of seeing a garden come alive, even in cooler, shorter days, is amplified by the knowledge that every effort has been deliberate, thoughtful, and timed with expert care. Autumn roses are a testament to patience, observation, and love for the craft of gardening. Gardens are ever-changing landscapes, but with these principles, October becomes a month of promise rather than challenge. Early blooms are a signal, not a setback. Careful pruning and nurturing ensure a second bloom that outshines the first. Water, sunlight, nutrients, and vigilance against pests converge to create roses that are not just flowers, but living evidence of thoughtful cultivation. Autumn is a season to witness, to nurture, and ultimately, to celebrate the triumph of care over chance. As the days shorten and the air grows crisp, the autumn rose season reaches its crescendo. From carefully timed pruning to vigilant protection against disease and pests, every detail matters. The result is not merely aesthetic, it is emotional, rewarding, and deeply satisfying. October rose care transforms ordinary gardens into living galleries, where every bloom tells a story of dedication, patience, and love.